So that's it. The vote's done. If you were a conservative voter like I was, well, we lost. I don't know how. I don't know how we lost this one. 10 years of one government. I guess that wasn't enough. Wasn't enough failures to vote him in again. So we have a liberal government, not quite a majority government, but very close. They have 169 seats confirmed as of right now. It doesn't look like that's going to change. Even if it does, it gets to 170, which is still under majority. So they don't have a majority government, but they have a very large minority government, meaning that they can work with just about anybody to get things across the aisle. But they'll have some contestment from the conservatives, who are sitting at 143 right now, but should hit 144 as far as seats. Now, the real story on this one, though, too, is there's a couple of stories on this. Pierre Poilievre lost his own riding, which is crazy. So he doesn't even have a seat, essentially, in Parliament, because he lost it to Fanjoy. And Jagmeet Singh lost his as well. He was third. He finished third in his riding, and he stepped down as the party leader. And in fact, it's not really a party anymore. The NDP party has lost its party status because they've only gotten seven seats, and the minimum to retain a party status is 12. So they're not even officially a party. They're among these other parties. There's a ton of them. I don't know if you've ever seen this. There's a ton of parties in Canada. We've got the ones that you've heard of, obviously, Liberal, Conservative, Bloc Québécois, the New Democratic Party, and then Green Party, and even the PPC, the People's Party of Canada. You've heard of them. But then we've got Independent, Christian Heritage Party, Party Rhinoceros Party, United Party of Canada, Libertarian Party of Canada, the Marxist-Leninist Party of Canada, the Communist Party of Canada. That's basically the Liberals anyway. I kid. The non-affiliated, the Centrist Party of Canada, the Canadian Future Party, the Animal Protection Party of Canada, the Marijuana Party. Then we got National Citizens Alliance of Canada, Canada's Fourth Front, Parti pour l'Indépendance de Quebec, Veterans Coalition Party of Canada, Free Party of Canada, and the Maverick Party. None of those last six got any votes, but the other ones, like surprisingly, the Christian Heritage Party got 10,000 votes. 10,000 people voted for the Christian Heritage Party. That's kind of crazy. PPC Party, the People's Party of Canada, got 141,000 votes, which is pretty good. Maxime Bernier's pretty good speaker, so I can see why that would happen. The Green Party, the 244,000 votes and a seat, so that's key. They got one seat, so they can actually participate in Parliament, but it doesn't mean they're going to be able to do anything. And like I said, the NDP party, 7 seats. That is unbelievable. They went from 24 seats to 7. They're not even a party anymore. The Bloc 22, and then of course the rest go to the Liberal and Conservative Party. It's crazy. If you just look at the map will tell you. You can see a ton of blue on the map. So the Conservatives won a lot of areas. The problem is where it really counts is down here in these areas, right down in here. This is all the Toronto area. So you can see all the red in there. It's that's where there's a ton of ridings in there. And then they did really well out east in the Maritimes, which they always do. They typically vote quite liberal out that way. So you can see out west, all blue, all conservative. So this is, believe it or not, this doesn't look like a win for the Conservatives, but it kind of is in a way. I mean, if look at the fact that they gained a bunch of seats, they obviously didn't win a minority government or the majority, but it's a move in the right direction. Obviously, Canada wasn't ready for change, which is just crazy to me. I don't understand this. You got to make an argument for me why you would leave a political party in power after 10 years of really bad governance, just because they have a new leader. It doesn't. Sorry to tell you, folks, that's not the real change, right? You put a new leader, the party's still the same. He's going to form a cabinet around that party, and they're going to vote along party lines and they're going to pretty much pick up where Trudeau left off. So not in good shape if you're a Canadian, I don't know, man. It's not good news for us. So, but yeah, hey, we're all in the same ship. So if you're Canadian and you're upset about the vote, you know, you and me both. But at the same time, we're all in this boat together. And if if we really want Canada to succeed, then we got to back Carney at this point. Let's hope the guy isn't all that he's made out to be, and and we actually get some change that we need. Otherwise, it's 4 years of just waiting it out.